Okay, my name is Rifki Hamim. I'm from class 4E. Here I want to explain you about material bab 2 in research of qualitative. According to Jacob, there are any human ethology. Human ethology is a qualitative method that aims to study behavior humans in their natural state. And holistic ethnography aims to study culture in full. So, culture is not sparked from context and the situation of the times. And cognitive anthropology emphasizes that culture emerges of human knowledge. The point is that the entire material culture produced humans are basically the result of ability the human mind in creating and forming meaning in live together. And ethnography of communication assumes that basically humans find themselves different from others. Different characterized by difference in status, age, education, experience, ethnic background, gender, environment, religion, role in society. This difference is obvious in language use. And symbolic interaction began his assertion that social interaction is actual symbolic interaction. The essence of this method is to reveal how do humans use symbols that represent what they convey in communication with other people. And environmental psychology is a method used to study the relationship between human behavior and the environment physics. According to Creswell to introduce 5 methods of research qualitative. There are biography, phenomenology, ethnography, grounded theory, and the last case study. Firstly, biography. Denzin and Lincoln worked that with using this method, research will express the deepest meaning of experience and the lived history of someone who can then give enlightenment to others. Denzin writes that the biographical method is a research method that seeks to present history a person's life and its benefits for the reader. And number 2, phenomenology actually means to let these conscious phenomena manifest themselves, to show themselves. Something will appear of he is thing as they appear. And grounded theory is a qualitative method that aims to discovering a new theory. The basis of this method are the social science and methodologies. This method was developed by Glaser and Strauss and modified by Corbin. This method is used to describe various human processes in areas where quantitative method cannot explain it concisely. And ethnography has its foundation in anthropology. Topic or the main concern is the culture of the group or individual. The basic assumption of this method is that humans who live together is always a relationship with humans others. The interaction that occur between them every day in a long period of time will eventually form a culture. And the last case study is part of the method qualitative research that wants to explore a particular case in detail more in depth by involving the collection of various resources. An interesting case to study because the distinctive feature of the case that have meaning in other people. Minimum for research. Pattern adds the study a case is the study of the specificity and complexity of a single case and trying to understand the case in a certain context, situation, and time. Similarities in qualitative methods. The first important method, human experience. Human experience has meaning and can be analyzed scientifically. Actual qualitative method want to understand human behavior. It is based on the idea that every human action has meaning, can analyze and understood. This method aim to see symptoms, fact, and reality as wholeness and not spur. These methods are more focused on finding meaning and understanding of symptoms, events, fact, and reality. What's more, the method I want to understand the depths and essential meaning of a symptom, event, fact, or reality. This method is used to study human experience that cannot be approached directly quantitative. Human experience has meaning deep. Research can reveal the meaning and significance. The meaning and understanding is difficult to formulate with numbers because they are subjective. Characteristic of qualitative methods. The first characteristic of qualitative methods is emphasis of the natural environment. Natural means that the data is obtained by being the place where the research will be conducted. The data is found directly from the first end. In short, research of directly involved in the research, both in terms of data collection, talk, interviews, or observation, as well as data analysis and interpretation. Another characteristic of qualitative methods is that they are inductive. The inductive method usually starts with observing research, objective in detail toward generalization and abstract ideas. And flexibility means being open to the possibility of adapting to change, circumstance change, and enable the acquisition of meaningful understanding. Another characteristic of the method is that it 6. Understanding deep. This means that this method will learn of people understand things. In principle, humans always express themselves in the form of symbols. These symbols have meaning. Therefore, interviews are an important medium for capturing people's understanding and understanding of symbols used. The advantage of qualitative methods. The data is very basic because it is based on the fact, event, and reality. So, it is not a research engineering. Thus, the research enter the research with the pure mind and doesn't bring ideas. The discussion is in-depth and centered because the data is dug in-depth. And the last, open to more than one view in this class. The view and information of participants